Hello, and this is the first part of cornflakes chicken. Now I'm gonna explain to you how to make cornflakes chicken. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, I have a family, and my kid picks up a box, and now we got a box full of things in Thanksgiving. Well, before Thanksgiving, given to the district from the school to all the families, you know, in case you need it, in case you don't, here's some extra food from the superintendent, which is really great, especially if you don't have anything. That doesn't mean anybody's asking any questions, but if you do, you have an extra amount of stuff, and God knows, it's helped me not have to buy a couple things. And I was looking at the cornflakes, and I was thinking to myself, oh man, I don't have anything to do with that. I don't eat cornflakes. We eat Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks, Golden Grams, all that stuff. But I wanted to make some cornflakes, some chicken cornflakes, because I had chicken breasts, and I was explaining it to my boyfriend, and he said, "What the hell is that?" To me, I thought everybody had cornflakes chicken, but apparently it is known as ghetto. But I don't know. I don't think it's ghetto. I think it's inventive. It's a cool thing. Even Kellogg's Cornflakes has a recipe on their website about how to use their cornflakes. We got the generic stuff. I don't think it is going to make a big of a difference because it's all about the mixture. But here it is. First, you're going to need cornflakes, salt, pepper, flour, and milk. Now, all the servings and stuff is going to be on in the bottom right there in the description, so don't you worry. Then you're going to need pans, some chicken breast. Now, if you don't want to use chicken breast, you want to use something else, that's your personal business, but I'm using chicken breast because that was what was defrosted. You need to preheat it for the time allowed. It's all, you guys, going to take 55 minutes. It doesn't take that long to actually mix everything up because you're combining the milk, the garlic, the salt, the pepper, and the flour all in the mix, which is right here. You're going to crunch up the cornflakes. Now, you can either put it in a bowl like I did, or you can put it in a bag and shake it up like you would any other chicken. That's all up to you, but I like to feel everything, and I'm kind of particular about when my breading. So as you can see from the ones that's already finished, I have another pan of it in the oven and waiting for it to be cooked up. So we got to hurry up with this. I use the spray, but you can, the original kind, not buttery, because, you don't want to taste butter while you're eating chicken unless it goes with the recipe. So I just use original. You can use oil, you can use olive oil if you want. It's all about your business. Olive oil sometimes can burn because it's oil, but at the same time, the other oil, but remember, depending on the olive oil, it can take on the taste as well. So you have to figure out what kind of taste you want on the bottom of your chicken. Because a lot of times you want the bottom of the chicken to be very, very moist. So worry about that. Now we're going to mix it all together, which I already did. You're going to crunch up the cornflakes, as you see right here. Now you can crunch it up even more. You can use a mallet with the bag, crunch, 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 or you can use your hands like I did. You're going to submerge the chicken, as you see here, as much as you can. And then you are going to bread it. So as you can see, it's already got a little bit from all the chicken. Now you can switch it around any way you like. This is the biggest piece we have, and also the last piece, because as I said, you're just about done with all of that. I wanted to see how much pans I needed, and I wanted to be quick about it because one thing, kids are coming out. It's already finished preheated, if you heard the little timer going off, and I just wanted to be done with it, so I kind of did a lot of the lead work before the video started. But I wanted everything to be done and ready to go. Now, don't use up a lot. I only use a quarter of the cornflakes, so you don't need to buy like a huge amount, but depending on how much chicken you get. If you eat cornflakes, you don't want to waste your cornflakes on, because you have to throw away everything that this raw chicken has been touched. So I'm just grabbing the little bits because, as I just said, I don't want to waste anything. So we are done right here. This is our breading. Also, the milk and stuff is going to come together, and it's going to be nice and crunchy. And we're going to show the finished product. So we're going to put this in the oven, and I'm going to show you the finished product. Remember, it only took about, the prep takes about 5 minutes to do everything and all the chicken to cut up, especially if you have a good knife, about 15 minutes, and it's going to take the rest of it is going to make up for the 55 minutes. So I always say like 45 minutes. It depends. It depends also if your chicken is fully defrosted. I would suggest, especially with all the other cooking I've ever done, fully defrost. Now sometimes, depending on what kind of chicken you're doing, a little bit of moisture inside is good. It helps it make it nice and good and juicy inside. But when you have breading, they burn easily. So the best thing you can do is have stuff fully defrosted. Now I'll get back to the next video later.